What is up, guys? It's Midwest Raider coming at you with another video for my channel, and I'm coming out with a product that's straight out of NAMM 2020 for all you DJs. It is the Numark DJ2GO2 Touch. We all knew of the DJ2GO2 from Numark, which is that portable controller that works with the Serato DJ Lite program. The older controller actually worked with the DJ or Serato DJ Pro software, but you have to have the the best version of that to have all the licenses and stuff for controllers. It also worked with a virtual DJ. If you had all the licenses for that for controllers as well, you could get the DJ2GO right here too. You could get this controller to work with it as well, which was very cool to have a backup controller. This is a great controller for not only beginning DJs, but for practice in the bedroom, or for professional DJs to take traveling with them and be able to set up for a gig, set your songs up, set cue points, do those kinds of things. Also go through your mixes and still have a controller to be able to do that. That's light and portable. This thing is light and portable. I mean, if you want, you could literally stick it in your back pocket, carrying your laptop, and you're ready to go, guys. Definitely fits in a backpack, definitely fits wherever you'd like. I always suggest, though, buy a case for it. I have this Pro X case, $20 on Amazon, and you can protect your gear as well, and protect what you bought, even though the price point on these are great at, well, this you can still find for easily, I believe when these came out they were $100, and now you can find them for about $60 now that the new model came out, but easily they still run in between the $60 to $100 range, depending on what company you're looking at buying it from. But they were very, very cool, and I would always suggest to get one of these. I really do, because you never know when you could use it for practice, and it's just so small and so easy to use that it's nice to have, and you don't have to lug out a bigger controller. I'm always about portability and accessibility, and these are both of those. So very, very cool. This is the DJ2GO2. But we're here to talk about the DJ2GO2 Touch. Boom, there it is, DJ2GO2 Touch. And what they're talking about, the Touch, is the actual pads are touch sensitive. So they have a metal little plate on here, and they're touch sensitive for you to be able to do some scratching with this little controller. I'm going to show them side by side in a second, but we'll get into this real quick. So the plastic part here, you're still going to be able to do some nudging. You'll still be able to nudge your mix forward or backwards to get a little bit of nudging done. But when you touch the platter, you're actually going to be able to do some scratching while the song is playing, which is their new feature on this controller. Now, you also notice on the controller, very streamlined, very black and white, very professional looking. They also took some of the colors out of it, so now you have green and reds, and then your buttons here are going to be all red. On the other model, they were orange, which I kind of did like because they were very bright and stuck out, but not a big deal. But this one's very more professional looking. The other one was kind of, I think, kind of going to a younger audience, and they were trying to appeal with the colors and everything. This one's a little bit more professional and trying to show that by looking the colors and trying to appeal to more professional DJs now that you can use it to scratch a little bit more. So I think that's what they're kind of marketing it for. Very, very cool. It has all the same things. We'll go through it really, really quick, guys. But you're going to have your tempo faders here, which do feel pretty good. You're going to have all your play, cue, sync. You're going to have your performance pads here that have a pad mode here, so you can go to cues. You have loops, and you have samples. You're going to have your crossfader. Like I said, there's your crossfader. And then you're going to have a level for your left and your right side, levels on both sides. You're going to have cue for your headphones. You're going to have a master volume, and then of course you have your buttons to cue up your headphones for whichever track or deck you're playing for there, and then your same things on the other side. Now, all the buttons are plastic. They're not the touch feel soft touch. They're plastic buttons still. But they still work very good, and they're very responsive for whatever you're working with here, guys. Like I said, these are silver. I left little stickers on them. Let me know if some of you guys leave stickers on yours. But yes, you're supposed to peel those off, but they still work. You can still touch them and they still responsive as they're supposed to be, and they work, and I'll demonstrate that later. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those on for a little while. I think it looks cool with the blue stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those on for a little while. Let me know what you guys think, but I just tend to do that sometimes. But other than that, you have your browse and your load in the middle, which is very, very cool. And like I said, everything you need on a stripped down controller, but still excellent for travel, for practice, for a bedroom DJ, like a professional DJ, to have as a spare controller. Now, at the moment, this only works with the DJ Lite software, so Serato DJ Lite, and it only works with that at the moment. But I guarantee you'll be able to use this with Virtual DJ with their controller licensing. If you have the full version, then you'll have no problem plugging this in. It should work, and you should also be able to use it with the DJ Pro software from Serato as well, hopefully. But as of now, as I'm making this video this date, it does not work. I tried to plug it in with it and it would not read it, but my older controller does work. So let's go back to that one real quick. So if I plug this one in into Serato DJ Pro, it does work. So I can get it to work, which is very awesome. So I hope they update the other controller to be able to work with it as well. Also, this works with Virtual DJ as well. So you plug this model in and it will work with those softwares as of now, as I'm talking on this date. And so let's go do a side-by-side comparison, guys. Show you there. Notice the platters are different, and like I said, these crossfaders are going to be different as well. And then of course your colors are going to be a little different, like I said, with the red trims and everything. Very bright, made it stick out, but like I said, this one looks a little bit more professional, and this one looks a little bit more, you know, it still looks professional, but a little bit more gimmicky for like I said, for the younger age, I think. And then it also, like I said, had orange buttons and things that that one looks definitely a lot more professional than this one, in my opinion. So that's the big difference, guys. You still have your USB ports right here. This is going to be a headphone jack right here, and that's also a headphone jack for your 3.5mm jacks right there. That's going to be your main out, and that's going to be for your headphones. A lot of people asked for quarter jacks on this. I think it would, if you added a quarter jack to that, it's going to make the actual controller a little thicker as well. So I like to keep it slim and portable, and I still think I can buy adapters or whatever I need if I needed to run something different. So that's just my opinion on that. But like I said, at the price point at $80, guys, I really think everybody should have one of these because it's very portable, light, easy to use, and nice to have an extra controller that works with your software. And hopefully they'll do all the updating for that as well. Let me show you the boxes real quick, guys. So this is your old school box. And notice, like I said, those lights are orange on the touch pads, and they just change that up a little bit. You have, this one is white, red, green, and then of course with all your accents. Definitely stuck out more for your younger ages, that it had all the cool colors and everything. This one go with all the red buttons. Notice red, green, and you have your silver your touch pads there as well. So it looks a little different. This is your new DJ2GO2 Touch. When you pull it out of the box, it's going to look just like this. Come in your little carton here, have some stickers, and then how to get your free software from Serato, which is the DJ Lite software, and then also a little instruction manual, USB cable to hook up, and then a RCA to 3.5mm jack to hook up to a speaker or whatever you like. Right now I have a 3.5mm jack to a 3.5mm jack going to a little speaker that I have right now, but yes, you can hook it up any way you would like, and that's how it would come. I showed you my case. Like I said, I would buy a case for these. Real quick, I'll just hook it up to the software. Now, the best way to run this is to hook up your controller first and then open the software. I noticed that if you do not do that, it'll still work, but your samples will not work. Your samples will not pop up. So I'll run that straight to the DJ Lite software from Serato. So Serato DJ Lite, I'll run that. I'll open it right now with the controller plugged in already. I'm going to turn my speaker on. Also plug in my main, turn my speaker on, and I think we're hooked up. I will go to my samplers, and yes, I'll bring you guys down here. Now, notice my sample pads lit up. These are red, these are off over here. So I know that the samples are working right now. So I can go put some volume on this, and my samples are all working. So all my samples are working and everything is good to go. I can load songs, and you can see my laptop here. So you will need your touchpad or a mouse to be able to just pick your playlists. But once you get to your playlists, you'll be able to use the controller to get to whatever song you would like. We'll go... load one of those. Actually, I'll load it on that side too. And then I'm going to go to a sample here. And then here's a scratch sample here, and I'll be able to, use the pads. Now I'll show you that even with that sticker on, it's still going to be responsive. Turn my volume back up, sorry. So still works, everything works good. You still have your loops and like I said, I'll go to my cues now and I can cue up this song over here. I got it on the one here. And you can still scratch while it's playing. Now you still have all the same old features from the software, so you'll have like FX and everything. You just have to go into your FX and you can use, and turn that kind of stuff on through your laptop. You don't really have that on your controller, but you can get through all that stuff within the software. So you can still use all that. I just wanted to kind of show you what you can do through the controller, your volumes. You can still use your tempo fader and that kind of thing. Speed it up, slow it down. You can still nudge. So you can still nudge, and like I said, you can still scratch with the touch while the sun. So you can still do everything that with the controller. So like I said, very, very, very cool. Works very good with the software and etc. So hardware to software works very good. I just can't wait till they unlock it so I can use it with the Pro Serato software as well, which will be very, very cool. So it does work very good. I do like it. It is an awesome practice controller. It is an awesome bedroom controller. It is an awesome travel controller. It's so portable, lightweight. Don't even notice it when you're carrying it. So it's very, very, very cool. So let's talk about, is it worth it to upgrade? Well, I would definitely say yes, because you have that's extra scratch. And like I said, this other controller, the older model, although it worked very well, and it, like I said, it still has that same connection with the software, it has pretty much all the same features and everything. the platters were just really plasticky, and I actually kind of do like the look of some of the colors that they put in this. I do like that, but at the same time, I love the platters on the new one, and I love the crossfader. I never really liked this crossfader at all. It's more of like a older mixing style mixer instead of a, you know, like an actual DJ crossfader knob. So I definitely like the new crossfader on the new model, and I also like the platters. I kind of like the look of this. I did like the accents, very, very good for night, even though they're just red. But I liked the orange color because it really popped out at you, so you knew where your pads were, and they were very bright as well. So I wish they would have put a little bit more color in them. But I definitely like the platters and everything on the new, to be able to nudge and scratch. It's like a normal controller, like any other normal controller you'd be able to use that on, and it has that feature. So I definitely think it's worth an upgrade. But I do at the same time like that this has been out a while, and I can easily plug it into Virtual DJ or Serato Pro and it works. So I hope they update that and I'll be able to use the touch with both of those programs. But so very, very cool that this works with those programs still. But I hope they upgrade the new touch. I hope they upgrade the new touch to work with those programs as well, because right as of now, making this video, it only works with the Serato DJ Lite software. So I hope they upgrade that to be able to work with it. If not, like I said, you can get this for $80. Very cool controller, and you can pick up the older model for $60 or a little bit more depending on where you look. But very, very cool little controllers, great for practicing, great for your bedroom, great for travel. No matter if you're a new DJ, a beginning DJ, or a established DJ, you're still going to have a use for this, because, and I still call it a budget item as well, because it's very, very cheap. Like I said, I remember when the older model came out and they were about $100, and now the newer model is coming out at $80, which is a great price point. These are going to sell very, very good, and I'm super excited to have it. So I think that's all I got for you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. It's Midwest Raider for his channel. Please like and subscribe. Please follow. Please check out all my future videos, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. I always try to come out with new videos on DJ equipment, DJ type blog comments. I'm always looking for new speakers and working with different things, and I like to bring that to you guys. If you guys have any future questions or interests or topics that you wouldn't mind having my opinion on, let me know in the comments below and I'll get back to you. I always get back to all as many people as I can on my comments, so let me know, guys. But this has been on the DJ2GO2 Touch, kind of a which one's better, and a little bit of a review and blog and my opinion. So thanks for tuning in. Like I said, please like and subscribe. Trying to build my channel, trying to get more subscribers. So like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later, man.